Snorting that coke, drinking that wine, gang banging. You haven't seen that Smokey Robinson song where he's talking about gang banging?
Smokey Robinson?
You never, dude. Put that shit on right now.
Isn't Smokey Robinson like a fucking...
Smokey Robinson.
Is that a baseball player?
No, my guy. What?
Oh, no, that's Jackie Robinson, bro.
Oh, man. Bro, record this actually. Just oh yeah. He said Smokey Robinson is the singer, bro.
No, I know that.
Go.
Cruising?
It's called That's a great song.
Oh, that's the song. Like, I know that song.
So you go. No, it's like gang banging. I think is the name of this song. Gangster song. gang banging. Yeah, this shit is.
Oh, I think I saw this shit went viral recently, right? Or no?
That's just a viral video.
I definitely seen clips of this going around like the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
I'm also on my computer.
Hold up.
Yeah, I just saw this. I didn't realize.
Smoke. Oh, he said doing that coke.
When did he make this?
Bro, like 91, 92, I want to say.
Nah, dude, this says 5 months ago.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at this fool. Sick ass vato.
Does he gangbang?
Oh, yeah, homie, what's up? Where you from and shit? Does he gang? It would be fucking sick if Smokey Robinson was like
this
a crip.
This should be our theme song.
It really should. Damn, fool, he blasted that guy. I'm telling you, this is a...
This should definitely be the theme song.
This is an indictment of society, you feel me? I like how you just got like a like regular ass hoodie. They're just posted in like some fucking random park. And then the gangbangers are like 40 years old, bro. Hold up.
You can gangbang at
it's
any
like
age,
it's dudes from his fucking church and shit. Oh, look, he shot that guy.
Where's he from?
I have no clue. He's from Rolling 60 Crip.
Is he really?
Nah. Well, anyway.
Is it just me or did they like Photoshop his eyes to be green?
Nah, that's his eyes, I feel like. Well, I don't even think Photoshop existed back then.
Yeah, it did.
Did? Is this from like the year 2000? Oh man, am I tripping?
You just said it's like earlier this year, like 5 months ago.
I don't know. That's just when it was uploaded. So
nah, that's when it was uploaded. Is it? Oh, we need to do a little research. I don't want to come on a podcast.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, that fool's shooting heroin.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it might have. Oh, no. Never mind. It came out 10 years ago. So it's like...
Not 2009?
No, 2010 he made this?
That's fucking crazy. The lowrider. It's like gangbanging shit from like 1991.
Yeah, he's...
Sick ass fool.
All right.
Oh, whoa. Oh, you seen that guy with the gun in his shit? Yeah, that's cool.
Nah, I didn't see.
Strapped.
The little kid has a gun.
Got a gun too.
Did you see? I saw some shit and they were like, we just like, they gave King Von's son like a fucking, like a little gun.
That's crazy.
For Christmas or something.
That's pretty dark, man.
It is really dark. I was like, what the fuck? And like the mom or whatever was like asking like, oh, how do you cock it back? And he was like,
shit, that's fucking wild. Now, when I was young, I knew some kids to have fucking pistols. I knew a kid when I was like 7 who was in fucking...
That song is 5 minutes long.
It is. It was crazy. We listened to 3 minutes of the fucking song though, and I just started tuning.
As the intro to the podcast. We're gonna have to play that.
Hey man, the Capitol's under siege. What's going on, bro? Like they tried to break into the Capitol. A bunch of like tweaker fools, like sweaty ass fucking fat fucking tweaker guys.
Like today,
yeah.
At the Capitol?
And then people were like climbing on the side of it, like Assassin's Creed.
And then, but did you see the dude that was wearing like the fur suit?
Sicko.
The fool was like, so what's going on? They wanted basically to stop them from counting the Electoral College or whatever.
That's what they're saying. I think that's the real theory, is that the whole goal was to stop the actual, not even counting the Electoral College, but like to like count. What's the word? To like make it official, I guess. They were gonna like push it through.
They
as, like,
wanted to like pressure them into just letting Trump, for some reason, illegally have a third term.
It's kind of sick because it's like fuck Congress anyways, like fuck the Senate and bomb the Fed. And I'm just playing off rip, bro. No, but like the shit that's funny about it is like they basically waltzed in. They walked in. They strolled in.
They had guns and shit too.
No, but they said they arrested
I heard
people.
some
with guns.
people got shot in there, or shot
That's some lady.
or was it the? Oh, dude, I saw this funny ass video that was like, fuck. I like wrote this down earlier.
No, the feds shot somebody. The feds shot like a lady, and it got dark for a second. It was funny at first because they were just like on people's computers and shit, and like some dude stole the podium. And
and they were like at Nancy Pelosi's desk and shit, like chilling.
That's
like,
fire. That's kind of cool.
No, but I saw this video and it was like a lady and she was like basically like crying, like, well, she got maced, so obviously like her eyes are all red and shit, but she's all crying and she's like, they're like, what happened? And she's like, I got maced. And then she was like talking about, she's like, I got one foot inside and then they just maced me.
Shit.
And then like she was, I don't know, it was just funny because she was like, said some shit like, but this is a revolution. Like, you know, and it's like in a revolution, like you're bummed because you got maced. Like, dude, people would fucking die in revolutions.
That
like,
asshole.
you know, like that's like the least.
Bro,
That's the least sacrifice you've had to make, like for your so-called revolution was getting maced. Then like you're doing pretty fucking good, I would say.
it's kind of sick. I was watching videos last night, like they're
Or maybe
like,
not doing good, but like
they're like turning on the cops. Like I was watching those videos of the Proud Boys fighting with the fucking pigs last night, and like there's like a clip where the dude is like, we were on your side. We had your back, not anymore. And I was like, fuck, dude. Finally, they're like getting oppressed. So they're like anti-cop now. So now it's not all
the
about
Proud
blue
Boys
lives.
are.
Yeah. They were getting maced and beat up by the pigs. And then the pigs were just like,
Where was it?
crying.
Was this recent or
Yeah,
old?
it was last night. I mean, that shit's all today. I feel like
Did you see-
it's funny because it's like, damn, the tables turned. It's so like the whole summer they were like down for protesters to get shot with rubber bullets and lose eyes and shit, and like people getting concussions.
They're like, well, you deserve it.
Yeah, they're like, you loot, I shoot, all that shit. Remember that? That shit was fucking crazy. Look at them now, bro. Those fools are going crazy, bro. Getting beat on by cops.
That's crazy. I didn't even see any of that.
I'm down for the chaos because, like, honestly, that whole shit is a joke. Like, I feel like this shit. Donald Trump is like the perfect summary of like American, like me. It's all about me. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Then you don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to go to work. I don't know what's going on. What are they protesting? What is the deal?
I think they just want
What's
racism.
the deal
dude. Like,
with MAGA?
it seems like they just want racism.
They
Like, you know, like what
Yeah.
other?
They're down for racism. Fools are protesting in DC for racism.
For pro racism.
Pro racism, yeah. They're like sick. They're like down for fucking racism. They're like up with the racism. It's crazy because Trump's been like real quiet. Like, oh, he got suspended. Oh, we should talk about that. His Twitter account got suspended.
Did it really?
Yeah,
Dude,
he's been locked out for like 12 hours. I wonder what he's doing.
This all
man.
happened last night.
Just right now.
Oh, it just got suspended.
Yeah, just got suspended.
Damn, dude. I haven't even like left the house or anything yet today. But like, did you guys? Was there like Trump
I didn't
rallies
see,
or like?
there was one in. There,
I saw a couple people's Instagram stories
Yeah.
when there was like a bunch of like, I guess Trump supporters like protesting around. I don't know where.
They're like in Little Tokyo right now, like fighting or some shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's like the lamest place to go to protest too. Is like they're trying to go to like City Hall or some shit.
City Hall's pretty close to there though.
You can't. This is what people got to understand. You can't protest in LA. This is like probably the biggest police state. I want to say in the country outside of New York. Maybe New York. New York is for sure the big like. Just crawling with cops. I would not try
New York, yeah.
I would not try and do anything illegal in New York.
I think New
LA.
York has way more surveillance. Oh fuck! I might have to pause that.
Yeah.
Or is it picking up?
All right, let's pause it.
Pause this. Did you see the shit that they said Kanye West was fucking Jeffree Star?
Yeah, do you think that's true? How is Jeffree Star
I don't
fucking
think
all these fucking people?
It's not
dog?
true.
I don't think it's true. Who was saying that though? Like, what's the proof?
I guess it's because Jeffree Star posted like a sexy pic and said, "I'm ready for Sunday service," as the caption.
That's why.
I guess. According to E! Online, very reliable source.
Dog, people are just saying random shit.
Maybe it's misinformation to distract you from what's going on at the Capitol.
That's so funny.
They're like, but what about Kanye?
I seen like a tweet. It was like some. It's like one of those like porno Twitters, and it was like some horny shit. And then somebody tweeted, and they were like, "Bitch, turn on the news" or some shit like that.
Did you see that tweet from Tara Reid?
Oh shit!
Yeah, she was just like, it was like, just saw the news, and the emoji with like the mouth open, and that's all. That's all it said.
Celebrities are cool, bro.
And
Like,
she said, just saw the news.
I wonder what it's like to be like a celebrity and just like not be completely oblivious to what's going on in the fucking world, you know? Like when the pandemic started and everyone was singing like the Beatles song, the Imagine song. That's the Beatles, right? Or is it Paul Simon?
That's John. Yeah, John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Wait, who was singing it? The celebrity?
Yeah, all the celebrities like Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman.
Is she the new Wonder Woman?
Yeah, bro. She's the only Wonder Woman. That's the Zionist Wonder Woman.
How do you mean?
She's like, bro.
I
she
don't
was
know
like,
anything about it.
She was like in the Israeli army, I think. Or
Oh
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
heard someone was like hating on. Someone was hating on it because of that for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's what everyone says. They're like, fucking. It's like fucking Israeli propaganda or some crazy shit like that. I don't know. I saw the first one. It was kind of fire.
How is it a Israeli propaganda?
I have no clue, dog. They make shit
I guess
up.
like they're saying a lot of those type of people say that everything is like a Zionist conspiracy. It's
Yeah,
like
bro.
The whole thing, but
Out of all the conspiracies, those are like those are the most perplexing ones because like white guys will be like, well, white guys are the fucking best, and then they'll be like, the whole world is run by Jews, and then black people have taken over the world too. And it's like, well, I thought white people was the ones that was the best, bro. Like, so who's really the best? And is it the Jews? Because if it's a Zionist, what's it called? A Zionist occupied government?
yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Remember we were watching that shit the other night, and they were like, well, if you don't like America, you gotta go back. And I was like, bro, why? If you're complaining about America, go back to Scotland. You know?
Go back to England.
Go back to England or Germany or some shit. I don't know where those fools are from.
It's somehow like their idea shifted to where they became like even though this is like America's like stolen land, like it's somehow like turned into like, I don't know, they view it as white land, which is like really odd.
It's really weird, man. Like I used to read into that shit just to kind of try and understand it. Like a lot of the KKK shit, and the only ones that's kind of like, all right, it makes like the ones that will admit that it's like, you know, everything went down, but they're still down to call it like a white nation is like the white nationalists. Because to them, it's like, oh, it was this literal government in this land was conquered by white people.
Yeah, like Manifest Destiny.
Yeah, but not even like that. They're like smart about it. They're like, yo, gives a fuck about the people who were here before. We took it over and it's ours now. And like, they're the ones that want to do like the ethno state. They're like the most dangerous ones. I feel like, you know what I mean? Versus like fucking bumbling ass KKK dudes or like neo Nazis and shit. A lot of those dudes are LARPers.
Yeah.
You know?
My theory, though, is that they went into the Capitol to try to recreate National Treasure. So they could steal the Declaration of Independence and go on like a crazy adventure, dude, like decoding.
Yeah.
Bro, this movie, I'm playing it right now.
Yeah, I know. We should tell people we've been watching National Treasure this whole time.
I watched it I actually fully watched it like a week or two ago, and that shit cracks me up. I forget what was happening, but there's like a part in the movie where they're looking something up, and this fool goes on Yahoo and searches I forgot what he's. I wish I could remember what he was searching, but like they're trying to like decode this like hundreds of year old. Like,
so it's some Illuminati
puzzle.
shit, right?
Basically, yeah.
Or something
it's
like that.
The founding fathers basically hid all these clues in there.
Founding fathers,
Dude, and
oh man, oh this is great.
fucking Nick Cage's character is named Benjamin Franklin. Can you believe that?
That's fucking.
I think it was something like
That's rich.
And this dude, the younger guy, his whole deal is that he thinks it's tied to aliens,
Oh my god!
like and reptilians and shit. I think.
I remember watching this entire part. I've actually seen the fucking Declaration of Independence in person. By the way, I've gone to.
How do you know it was the real one?
It's got to be, bro. It was fucking so crazy. They had so much. You have to go underground, and then it's like in a chamber, and it has a bunch of glass on it and shit, and then they have to dim the lights.
Do they have like fucking like?
Not gonna lie, I almost cried, bro. It was kind of sick. You
They
see,
have,
they do like the amendments and all that shit, and like the Bill of Rights, and you're just kind of like, you start feeling mad American and shit. That shit fucking.
I've never had that. I've never experienced that feeling.
I'm a real American.
There's no feeling like it, honestly.
Honestly, when I hear Hulk Hogan's theme song and when I look at the Constitution, that's when I feel my most American. When both of them, and then if you do them at the same time, you fucking, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, this movie's wild. Nicolas Cage's hair is very greasy.
Dude, a lot of wild shit happens in this movie.
They do this scene where like they misplace it and they put it in like the fake, you know what I mean, like those posters you buy of the
when that random European guy is like
trying to steal
chasing
it,
them or whatever, and it's in the poster tube.
Yeah, that shit was sick. This movie rocks, dude. This is a great movie.
There's a lot of fucking crazy shit.
Nicolas Cage is like the actor of our times. I feel like he's made so many fantastic movies.
Yeah.
My favorite fact about Nicolas Cage is that he like interprets the script however he wants. So if he thinks it's a comedy, he'll act as if it's a comedy. At least that's what I heard. Maybe that's something I deduced.
Is that just like something you made up? Or?
No, that's just true. Because like,
I could see it.
have you ever seen Wicker Man? I feel like this movie's borderline a comedy too.
Oh, dude, it's like it's not supposed to be though, for sure. But it's just so badly executed, like that it just is really funny. I think there's supposed to be comedic moments, but I think overall it's supposed to be pretty serious.
It's a very abstract, like outsider artist rendition of what happened today at the Capitol.
How is this a Disney movie?
Oh yeah,
it's like all conspiratorial and shit.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of sick actually.
It is pretty cool.
It's a Disney movie, and they're talking about like the Illuminati. Or like dude, some other dark shit.
Talking about like aliens and shit.
Yeah, it's funny, man. This is kind of crazy that this is like in the public zeitgeist of America is like conspiracy theories about like that's some normal shit people talk about in like songs.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember a time when people didn't talk about the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's been a meme that's been going for like a long fucking time, and like there's literally. Is there facts? Like, is there details that show that there's Illuminati? I want people to fucking send that shit to me.
The interesting thing is I was actually watching like a video about like ancient aliens and shit like the other day. And like I never really like thought about it, but like if you notice like it's like always like some random like kooky guy, like what's that dude's name? Giorgio Sulu, whatever the fucking name. The Greek dude with the hair.
Yeah.
Like, it's like random kooky dudes like that just being like, and therefore, like, it was aliens. And then, but the people that actually sprinkle in, like, real knowledge are just kind of there to just, like, say little things. And then the weird dudes that are just, like, some guy, like, dude, I forget what I was reading, like, something about that dude has, like,
Who, the fucking crazy guy with the crazy hair?
Yeah, his degree is like not even in like any sort of like scientific field.
Oh no, it's hella shit like that.
It's like sports management or like like something fucking stupid like
I seen some shit. It was called it was like the pyramid code. The Pyramid Code
I
on
think
Netflix,
I
and
think
it
I've
was
seen that,
so
yeah.
fucking gas, bro. It was like I got so fucking hyped thinking all this shit was true, and then I looked it up, and like the doctor wasn't even a doctor at all. Like the fucking main
yeah.
person they were talking to was just some fucking kook, and I was like, oh, this is bullshit.
Remember that movie from like, dude, it was probably like over like 15 years ago. Like it was, I think it was called like, what was it called, dude? It was like about quantum physics and shit.
Shit,
Was it called like, was it called What the Bleep Do We Know?
I don't know shit about that. What I do know
I think
is
that's
that
what it is. It's kind of like The Secret almost, but it's like all this like weird.
oh, The Secret. The Secret. What was The Secret about? It was like manifestation. Huh?
Yeah, basically. So I think What the Bleep Do We Know was like that too, but it was like, I remember one of the people, like one of like, whatever they're called, like
The kooks.
yeah, well, one of the dudes was like, it was like some dude or some lady or something, and she was channeling like the spirit of someone from like ancient times or some
Yeah.
shit, and was speaking as if like they were them, but they just like used it in the documentary as if it were like some sort of like.
Dude, those kind of documentaries are so tight. I was like that Pyramid Code one was so crazy because they were like, the pyramids are actually a fucking it's like a conduit, and there's underwater streams or some shit, and they made tunnels underneath the shit, and basically they were to generate electricity, and they had jars that they like turned the jars into like flashlights.
Yeah.
And it was just, you could tell it was like they were just making shit up. Like she was like, oh, in this chamber where you would walk in and the energy would waft around you and heal you or some crazy, crazy
That's like
shit
another
like
thing
that.
too, is that they're always talking about like energy.
Yeah,
And there's-
energy,
you can
crystal
just
shit.
Feel the energy when you're standing around these pyramids. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, you know, some of the shit was kind of crazy because they do talk about like how a lot of the Egyptian religions were based off like the sub-Saharan African nomadic tribes. Like a lot of those tribes had a really crazy kind. Not, I wouldn't say crazy because it sounds like I'm clowning it, but I'm saying like interesting fucking like religions and beliefs and shit. And they were also like stargazers. Like they had already mapped out fucking constellations and shit. So which is kind of crazy for like a nomadic. Well, actually, no, that makes sense because if you're traveling around, you got to look at the stars and shit.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you like? The thing to me that I think is odd about like ancient aliens per se or whatever is like that they like don't like, I don't know. Don't you think it's kind of fucked up to deny these ancient civilizations? It's like they could never be this advanced. Like the Mayans could have never figured this out without fucking aliens. Like, you know, it sort of discredits how advanced those like civilizations were, like on their own, you know.
Check it out.
So it's
dude.
a little bit. I think it's a little bit fucked up.
It
to
is.
just discredit all those accomplishments and just accredit it to fucking aliens.
I've seen a lot of people talk
okay.
about how like this is like that shit is like a new trend that came with Christianity and like organized religions, because if you think about it, most people were pagan or nomadic at some point.
Yeah.
And a lot of them dudes had shit kind of figured out, bro. Like they were fucking living their life. Like how like, you know, I mean, the Romans were trying to like, I mean, I don't know if the Romans were Christian yet, but they were trying to fuck up like the so-called barbarians in the north and shit.
Yeah,
and all these people have their own like cultures and shit developed. Oh, what? No way, dude. Sorry, I just breaking news. Iced Earth's John Schaefer reportedly among pro-Trump rioters at the Capitol. No way, not John Schaefer. You ever
Papa
listen
John?
No, not Papa John. You ever listen to Iced Earth?
That's a band.
Yeah, they're like power metal.
Nah, I don't really listen to power metal. But that dude from
That's
that
funny.
band is over there.
Yeah, that shit's funny, man. It's funny when people like
That's
that shit
not
get along, bro.
surprising though, dude.
Yeah.
I was like,
People are gonna look back at this moment and be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck was going on, bro?"
I feel like corny ass metal bands are always like
Yeah,
on some weird shit.
I like to call it veteran metal.
Yeah, veteran
Veteran
Yeah,
metal,
yeah, yeah.
dude. Veteran dudes. They're just like still fucking rock like
Marine Corps.
yeah, the tactical gear.
Marine Corps is what we call it.
Black,
Fucking
Black Rifle Coffee.
slapping like some Godsmack.
Godsmack. Fucking.
As you're, this is it's like the
Eminem.
soundtrack to like drone strikes.
Yes. Yes. That's what's going on over there.
That's fucked up, bro.
Bro, that is fucked
You're just
up.
listening to like power metal while you're just drone striking innocent people
Killing fucking people.
in fucking Syria.
Yeah, bro. Or wherever the fuck that shit's going on.
Only nerds like Power Metal.
Yeah, nerds and fucking veterans.
I
Yeah.
think veterans just listen to Pantera and Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yo.
Well, I was about to ask, what's that band?
Five-Finger
Five Finger Death Punch is like a nerdy.
How have they been around for so long, dog? They've been around for like 20, 30 years.
No way, dude. How
Yeah,
old?
look up Five Finger Death Punch.
I don't even know it. I don't really know much about them. I just know like
They suck ass.
they have like, to me, I feel like they have the same fan base as like, what's that Cartoon Network show where it's like the fucking metal band?
Oh, Metal
It's
Octave.
like the same people that like enjoy the music of what is it called? Death Clock?
Death Clock, yeah.
Wow,
Remember that band 3 Inches of Blood? I went to go see
These
them.
guys look-
They were sick though.
these dudes look racist.
That one guy's got the racist beard.
At least the
pointy racist
two
beard.
dudes in the middle.
Those guys rock. Five Finger Death Punch rocks.
Didn't this guy get banned off Twitch for playing his own music or something like that?
Is that what it was?
Or was it
That's
Five
kinda
Finger Death Punch, or was it something else?
I don't know. I know there's that guy from that shitty ass band Trapped.
Oh yeah, he's like super MAGA out Trump guy.
Bro, like give it a fucking rest.
The funny
Get a
shit
life.
is that he would be like arguing on Twitter with like really random like just like
Dipshits.
any account that would come for him, he started arguing with them.
Yeah.
And it's like you gotta understand, like,
Is that Liam Neeson?
I'm not sure, but that's
No, that's the
guy that's trying to steal the Declaration of Independence, the European
Oh,
guy.
shit.
I don't really know what.
What actor is that? That ain't he in fucking Lord of the Rings? I'm gonna look this shit up right now. He looks like Liam Neeson. Yo, this white guy is low key a fire ass actor. The Euro guy?
I can't find him.
National Treasure.
I forget what his name is.
National Treasure trivia and facts. They made 3 of them?
I know there's 2 for sure.
That's crazy. John Voight. No, it's not
That's
just
John
dude.
Voight is like his
No,
dad.
I'm just fucking kidding.
I think John Voight plays like his dad.
It's Sean Bean.
Speaking of Seinfeld, isn't there like an episode of Seinfeld where George buys John Voight's like old Cadillac or some shit? Like that?
Yeah, I don't know actually.
And then he finds like a pencil,
Yo,
like
check it
a
out.
chewed
That's
up
that
pencil.
guy. That guy is that dude, the fucking
That's
meme.
not him. Dude.
That's him right there.
That you
You-
cannot simply walk into
Yeah.
Mordor, guy.
Yeah, that's him, bro. That's the same guy. He plays the king or whatever.
I don't
He
think it's
dies
him,
in like
bro.
the first movie.
What's his name?
Sean Bean.
It's the guy.
Oh, it is him, bro.
Yeah, it's Sean Bean, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, he plays Ian in Master.
Yeah.
Or National Treasure. Master.
Let's talk
Treasure.
about how National Treasure has John Voight, Harvey Keitel, and I guess that's it. I was about to talk about how sick
It's not
this
very
cast-
star-studded. Other than that,
Well, yeah, John Voight and Harvey Keitel is still kind of sick. Ed Harris, bro, my guy. I wonder if Ed Harris seems like he's a fucking nihilist.
why?
Dude, look at his face. Look at the characters he always plays like some sick ass fool.
He reminds
Like
me
a
of
sicko.
What's that dude that played the psycho guy in Blue Velvet?
Oh,
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper.
He reminds me of him for some
yeah,
reason.
he's kind of like Dennis Hopper, except without like the fucking hippie vibe.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like fucking Ed Harris is like he would be like you ever seen that movie A History of Violence? He just played like some random mobster. Like the premise of that shit is that Viggo Mortensen, who was also in fucking Lord of the Rings, I think, right? He fucking comes out and he's like just a normal guy and shit. Then some bullshit happens and he kills a dude or something. They're like, damn, he killed that guy so sick that the mafia finds out. And it turns out he used to be like a fucking... He used to be a mafia dude, and then his old homies come to town looking for his ass and shit. And they're like,
This
this
is
fool,
Ed
he owes
Harris?
his money. And no, Ed Harris comes out as a mafia guy in that movie, and he's like a sicko, bro. He's like straight. He plays those roles like that. You want to be that guy. You feel me? Like that, the evil fucking doing guy kind of shit.
All I know is that he plays the old man on Westworld,
Oh
the
shit!
man in black or whatever.
See, he plays those kind
That's
of
what,
like
that
crazy,
character's
yeah.
kind of tight.
Yeah.
He
Then-
also played the fucking guy, the guy like pulling all the strings in what's that movie called? The Jim Carrey giant.
Yeah, fucking. Oh, he was, bro.
NTV, is that what it's
Nah,
called?
not EdTV. That's the shitty one. Fucking.
Shitty
Damn,
one?
the something show, the Truman Show.
Truman Show.
Yeah.
What's Ed TV?
EdTV is it was like the one where it's like some fucking bro.
I just put.
Yeah.
I think I just put that together because Ed Harris. and
Yeah, Ed Harris. EdTV was kind of. I never seen that shit.
Ed
But
TV's Woody Harrelson. It looks like.
those are those like forgotten media. You know, it's like when they hear like a studio hears that you're making a movie and they're like,
They try to make
they try and
something,
make
like,
it some shit
similar.
fucking similar, and it's just a fucking movie no one remembers. You feel me? Like no one fucking remembers EdTV, bro. Fuck out of here. What kind of movie is that, anyways?
I'm looking it up right now. I think I've seen this before.
Oh, check it out. Look, this is when he tricks everyone. He's like, I'm stealing the Constitution.
Yeah, dude.
I'm Nicolas Cage. Yo, bro, he's got that's all, bro. Broke boy. He
What,
only had like $20,
$23,
and he's paying
No, he had
change.
32. It looked like.
That's so fucking
And some
sick.
change.
What a
I
fucking
think he has
asshole.
to stay off the grid though because
That's true. He can't
he's
use a
being
car.
followed. Yeah.
Boom. He's chasing the Illuminati around. He's being chased by the Europeans, who also are the Illuminati.
What's up with that? I like how we keep going, but next time we do one, we can't watch something in the background.
No,
Or we're
this is
just
cool.
gonna end up commentating.
No,
on
that's
it.
fun. It's cool with me. I wish
true.
we could show people the movie because
Yeah.
they could see what the fuck we're talking about. If you just describe it really well,
Eventually, we'll get like a video set up, but we just needed probably a bigger space.
yo,
than
check it
this.
out. This lady's being a Karen.
Did you see the Weeknd's plastic surgery?
Yeah, that was sick. That's
Is that
good.
real? That's
nah,
not
it's
real,
not
right?
fucking real. You're one of those people, dude.
I thought he was doing some like Michael Jackson shit, like you know.
No,
what I mean?
bro,
I thought he
it's-
was just like, oh, I'm gonna just like. Do-.
It's for a music video.
Well, I knew that.
Oh, look.
but I thought it was
You
real.
thought it was real. Yo, there's so many people that thought that shit was real too.
The reason I thought it was real is because of that the selfie he posted like on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
It looked kind of well, like obviously it could be makeup, but
I like when they like in movies when they shoot through like a fucking window and like a bullet doesn't hit anybody. It just breaks the window, like the bullet disappears magically.
wait, what happened?
That just happened. No,
Sorry.
they just shot at them and they were fucking sitting in the van. But this is basically the premise of what happened today when all those patriots stormed the Capitol, bro.
But that's what I was saying.
Yeah, bro. It's
They wanted-
this is the movie about fucking what
They
happened
wanted-
today. They
So so these fools are.
So-
This dude, the young dude, is QAnon.
Yeah. The young dude is QAnon. The old dude is QAnon. I feel like Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is just straight up like Trump supporter.
Yeah. He's a boomer.
I feel like he uses this whole thing at the end to just bang that girl too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. He does, dude. That's kind of sick. That's what they're
That's
trying.
kinda sick.
At the end of the day, that's what those fucking patriots today were doing when they were at the fucking Capitol, my boy. They were trying
they were trying to
to
get some
bang
pussy?
chicks. Yeah, they were trying to bang chicks. They're just trying
There's
to like
no
look
chicks there.
They're
dog.
trying to look cool for chicks online, bro. That or dudes. I don't know. They
Chicks
got,
hate that shit,
Have you
bro.
noticed that like some of the alt-right dudes are like really fucking obsessed with like the male physique?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like
yeah. Or like what it like being a man or whatever. Or
Yeah.
like being so concerned about like
I've seen two crazy theories that I've seen on Twitter. One that like, you know, is clearly a crisis of like masculinity going on with these guys because a lot of them are like shut-ins. So they want to
Yeah.
like they want to feel like men. So there's like these dudes that are angry in their room and they're just
They're
like,
like incels.
being racist because it makes them feel strong. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
they're like
and they
being
do-
racist makes me feel strong. That's basically what it is. And then the other one, check this out, because you know how they always got like a female anime character, like a girl anime. It's like a young girl.
Yeah.
So some people were like,
Yeah,
I was
what's
seeing
up
some
with
shit.
that?
They were like, yo, you want to be a woman. Like you can't, like, no, but check this out. It was like this. It was like, that you can't get girls to like you.
Because
So
the women have power over
yeah,
them or
so
something.
they want to
like-
be desirable like the woman. So they can't get the woman, so they were trying to be desirable like the woman. Like so that's why they all use like this weird like cutesy anime girl as like an anime like an Abby and shit. And I thought about that and I was like, damn, it's kind of crazy actually, because a lot of the incel dudes are really into those weird fucking like it's just like a chick. You feel me? Like that's the anime. The anime is like a girl and she's living her life kind of shit. What do they call it? Slice of life. I fuck with them shits too, but I like the ones like with it's like an animal, an anthropomorphic fucking being,
On
like polar bear.
animes?
Yeah, Polar Bear Cafe. Where
Have
it's
you
like
seen-
it's a polar bear that owns a cafe, and there's a fucking
What the
there's
fuck?
a fucking panda that comes and just like there's varying degrees of human activity that they do, like drive cars and shit. But that's very interesting to me. It's very
There's this one. I watched this one a while
Fascinating.
ago called Wolf's Rain.
oh yeah,
And it's like they're
sounds fucking badass.
It's pretty tight. They're like wolves,
Sounds
but they
badass,
can
brother.
shapeshift back into humans or some shit.
Shit, that's
So
tight.
they can blend in with humans and shit, but they're actually
Shapeshifters, huh? Just like the Illuminati, bro. Just like the reptilian overlords that control us.
wolves. Yeah.
That's what's going on. That's the theme here. This is the theme. We got National Treasure on the TV to mirror what happened to. Actually, this is crazy because you've been talking about doing National Treasure for like the podcast for a long time, and then some people tried to do National Treasure
Just
in real
today.
life today.
Yeah.
That's fucking tight.
It's because I knew this was gonna happen, man. I've been keeping up on 4chan,
Yeah.
8chan.
8chan.
So I already know
8chan,
it's
yeah.
I already know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen before it happens.
Yeah, I was lurking all those racist guys, bro. No, it's not because
I was
I'm.
just-
It's not because I'm racist.
I was just hanging
lurking.
out,
I was just
dog.
hanging out, bro. I was just feeling the vibes, bro.
Fuck, dude.
I was telling my homie, I was like, bro, I wish I could be there, just vibing, bro. I just want to feel the vibes, you know. The fools just partying. It looked like a party, low key.
What happened? Did they get taken out? I didn't really see
They got
what
kicked out. The pigs came and they started fucking.
They started taking selfies
They
with
started
them.
taking selfies with the pigs, and the fucking cops started helping them down the stairs, and they didn't shoot them with rubber bullets or tear gas them, and the
That's
reason
so insane that that really is insane. Like
the reason for that is because they share the same views. Even though now people are, if you, like I was saying it earlier, but the Proud Boy guys were like, we don't back the blue anymore. Fuck the blue. They were like
That's-
anti-cop. They were like,
that's
you lost both
crazy,
sides.
because literally a month ago it was like even on the all gas no brakes Proud Boys rally one,
Yeah.
he's like, I think it was on that, and he was like, so do you guys have contact with the police? And he's like, yeah, we're regularly in contact with the police and shit.
Well, the fucking leader got arrested because
That's the guy that
Yeah,
was in that video
Enrique
too, right?
Yeah, he did a fucking funny thing, bro. He's straight like rookie mistake, bro.
What'd he do?
He committed crimes and then he told the cops that he was committing crimes.
What
bro.
did he- what crimes was he
took
doing?
like high capacity magazines to fucking Washington D.C.
Over the border and shit.
that's it's like basically like bringing high. It's the same thing like here, you know. You
That's
can't
like what
have
Kyle Rittenhouse
yeah, you
did.
can't have more than like 10 round mags here in
So
California.
he had
So-
extendos and shit,
yeah, he had like high capacity magazines.
banana clips.
He took them to. I guess he was gonna sell them to some dude.
What? He
Yeah.
was selling them, bro?
Yeah, but they're like Proud Boy branded, and then like straight like the cops pulled them over for some
They
reason.
had Proud Boy logos on them?
Yeah, and it. I mean, it doesn't sound like he was trying to use them. It sounds like he was legit trying to sell them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he was trying to use them, and that's why he was like, I wasn't trying to use them. I was trying to sell them. Which actually, that's probably the case, because he straight incriminated himself. He was like, I was trying to sell guns, low key. He told the cop that he was like, I was trying to fucking commit crimes, bro. Hey, bro.
But
I'm gonna be real, bro. I was just trying to commit crimes, man. I think he thought.
How'd he get caught?
That's like the shit that like low key white people think that if you just snitch on yourself, you can just walk away free.
Is that dude white?
No, he's Cuban.
I was about to
He's like
say.
Afro-Cuban,
I
bro.
was like, he has to be
It trips me out because a lot of the shit that they use, like the Uhuru shit, that's like African shit. And but they were yelling fuck BLM. So it's like, which one is it, bro? What
There's
the fuck?
black people in Proud Boys.
There is. That fool's black, bro. This shit's crazy.
Speaking of Proud Boys, did you watch that video I sent you with that was Gavin McInnes boxing that ginger kid?
Nah, no.
You didn't watch that?
Wait, I think I did.
I sent it to you like in the middle of the night one time.
No,
It was like,
man. I probably watched
I
it like
don't
in
know
the
if
morning.
you
or
realized
something.
it was that the kid that was like, remember that really angry kid that was like all pissed about being a ginger?
Oh yeah, that's fire. He boxed that guy.
Yeah, he.
Yeah.
His name is like Copper Cab.
Wow, what a legend. His
Michael
name is Little Zubin.
His name is Michael Copper.
He looks like Little Zubin.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Don't tell. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. Yeah, but Gavin McInnes boxed this.
Oh shit.
Remember this kid? He was like,
won?
gingers have souls.
Yeah.
Gavin McInnes whooped his ass. I'm
Really?
not going to lie.
I wonder if Gavin McInnes trains.
I think this kid's just kind of like, I don't know, dude. After I saw that, because it just randomly popped up on my YouTube feed.
Yeah.
And I started looking up this kid, and I guess he's like, he's into like all the like social justice shit now is like his thing. And he's like really just angry about it. So yeah, there was like, I watched some podcast video where him and Gavin were like arguing about my boy Gavin. We're on first name basis.
Your boy Gavin.
Gavin McInnes. Oh my God, this is so ridiculous though.
That's just crazy. It's crazy because he's not even from here. He's Canadian.
Gavin McInnes.
Yeah, a lot of those.
That's
fucking,
a lot of political
a lot of
analysts
grifters,
and shit.
They're
Even
fucking immigrants, bro.
they're like from other places.
Yeah, the worst ones are the ones that comes from Canada.
I
Like,
mean-
you come from Canada, bro. Get the fuck out of
True.
here.
It's like you probably would have it better if you just went back there.
fuck
Anyway.
off. Go to Calgary or wherever the fuck
I
you're
guess
from.
to me, like immigrants from other, like more like, I don't know, like anywhere else besides Canada, pretty much. Like I understand being concerned about American politics, like if you immigrated,
Yeah.
or something, because you like came here obviously for a better life and like for a purpose, and then if you're not, seeing that like whatever idea of
working out, yeah.
freedom that you were sold or whatever, like it makes sense to be for foreigners or immigrants to be involved in politics, in my opinion. I think. Or
Nah,
to be,
it's cool. I just hate like this guy's clearly a grifter.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of
he's
these
like-
dudes are grifters, but it's like, bro, you're like talking about build a wall, and you're
you're Canadian.
You're
dog.
fucking Canadian. You're not even from here. I mean, it's the same shit. There's like a lot of Mexicans that fucking, and I can say this shit because I'm a wetback. There's a lot of Mexicans that fucking are pro Trump, pro wall, and it's like, what? Like you literally, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. It's weird. No one ever talks about that shit, but it's like, it breaks my mind. Look, I couldn't even think about doing that shit. Super strange. I get it for like, if you're from Venezuela or like Cuba, because they're dealing with like, so like the other end of socialism. I mean, I'm not going to get into that shit. I'm not really into like that angle of politics and stuff, but like Cubans and Venezuelans come here and they're like super fucking hardcore right wing because they experience the other, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like-
But no one talks about the nuance about how like we sanctioned Venezuela and Cuba into poverty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they don't get that because they're just fucking experiencing the poverty and shit, and like they don't experience,
Yeah.
they don't see like all the bullshit that we're doing to them.
Yeah, I just feel like no one's actually like executed fucking socialism in a way that worked before. So it's
I mean,
like,
Cuba, I've never been to
Not
Cuba.
that I
They're
know
fucking
of,
poor,
at
but
least.
they're fucking like the fact that Cuba's still kind of like rocking is like a testament in itself, considering we
Yeah.
sanction them and then put embargoes and all sorts of crazy shit on them for like they don't even got new cars. They got old cars.
like 50s cars
Yeah,
and shit.
they got old cars and shit.
That's pretty fire.
It's crazy though, because I seen some shit
I
that
mean,
was
not-
like, it said that like Cuba is the only country in the world that's like 100% self-sufficient. Like it doesn't rely on imports or anything else.
Really?
They export shit. They do shady shit though. I heard like they export doctors and then they keep all the salary that the doctor makes in like the other country, and then they pay the doctor like $200 a month or
How,
some
bro?
shit. They're like pimping the doctors.
How do they do that?
They just
The government?
the government does it, yeah. They have like programs and shit, and it's like, well, they take your passport and shit, so you can't run. What's crazy to me about Cuba is how do they get baseball players over here? Like, there's got to be like a crazy industry behind that.
Wasn't I talking to you about Wasn't that one dude that was on?
Yasiel Puig, bro. Yasiel Puig.
Is he on the Dodgers?
He was on the Dodgers, yeah. If you look his shit up, bro. He tried to leave Cuba like 4 times.
Yeah.
And he tried to leave on like one of them banana boats and shit, and they got caught. And then the last time, I guess they got him in contact, like some shady Florida fucking car salesman got him in contact with like a cartel or some shit in Mexico. And then they fucking smuggled him out of Cuba to Mexico. And then there was some shit where like they didn't want to pay the money or some weird shit happened. And he was basically in cartel custody for like a month. And then they cleared it up. And then he got into America. Well, like I think the Dodgers went to Mexico to scout him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or some wild shit like that. Like the scouts went to Mexico to look at him play, and then they got him into America and did all the paperwork and all that shit because money talks. So like,
yeah,
they did all that shit. But what's crazy is I think that the like car salesman who initially helped him ended up getting like killed, or he just died mysteriously, like some weird shit that. And he was trying to say that Yasiel Puig owed him all these millions of dollars.
Look what's going on.
Oh yeah.
This part's mad funny.
You gotta explain what's going on.
I think he uses lemon juice or some shit to reveal the secret map on the back or some shit. And his dad's all like...
Who is that? That's John Voight.
That's John Voight. John Voight's his dad. He comes from like a line of like Freemasons, I think. Or something. Remember at the beginning it shows like his grandfather, and his grandfather is like a fucking like... That's
what this movie's
founding
about.
Father or some
the movie is about Freemasons.
It is, yeah.
What's the deal with Freemasons? Like, what do they do? Because I don't know. I always look shit up, and it just sounds like they just be fucking like... It's just some shit where it's just like, you get people jobs or some shit, or like, they party... Do they party in like tunics?
I guess.
They wear like robes and shit.
Look, they use the lemon juice to...
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, they're like trying to...
Who thought of this fucking movie, bro? This is Nicolas Cage's movie, right? He thought of this.
There's no way.
Somebody was on coke. Somebody was on a like fucking super off the fucking bag. Dead Kennedys just posted a picture of Mitt Romney.
Mitt cares about the USA. That's what he said.
Look. Jello would never tweet that shit, bro. Shout out to Jello by Afro, bro. Jello.
Also,
Jello rocks. He's fucking sick.
Also, rest in peace, MF Doom.
Hell yeah, rest in peace.
Passed away. I guess he didn't just pass away, but
that's one of the few celebrity deaths that has fucking almost moved me to tears. Like I was low key sad. My friend died like on the same fucking day that morning. He died of fucking R.I.P. Ray. Mm-hmm. But it was wild because it was like I heard about the MF Doom shit, and then my friend just texted me. He's like, "Yo, you talked to like, Ray's brother?" And I was like, "Nah." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then like immediately after that, like a bunch of other people I knew started getting COVID and dying. This shit is crazy, actually.
You think, did MF Doom pass from COVID?
No one knows. I feel kind of uncomfortable thinking about that, though, because that shit would suck ass, man. Like, this is some shit that I don't think, like, I could have never foreseen to happen. And it's weird dealing with it now. Like, all the shit you have to adjust to. Because literally, the week before it happened, do you remember we went bowling, and then we went to fucking Cha-Cha Lounge.
Before lockdown.
Yeah, we went bowling, and then we
that was like the week before my birthday, actually.
And we were supposed to go out for your fucking birthday.
Yeah, we did a bunch of shit that week, I feel like.
Yeah, the last things I did? Me and my girl went and got fucking Soup Plantation. The night before of like...
That's kind of fucked.
The last week...
Fools went to a buffet.
The last week of fucking freedom. It was like the second to last week of freedom.
Like,
went to Soup Plantation, and then in the morning we went to
the buffet.
We went to fucking Joshua Tree. Well, no, Soup Plantation doesn't even exist anymore, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy because...
Why, it went out of business?
Yeah, it's gone, bro.
During the quarantine?
Yeah, it went out of business during the quarantine, and then, like, think about it. There will never, ever be buffets again, probably.
Probably not, dude.
Probably not, bro. Like, just kind of shit that people don't even think about. Will bowling even be possible? Because it's saying, like, COVID's going to be around for, like, 10 years or some shit.
I don't know, dude. I wonder.
Yeah. Or it's like you have to get vaccinated all the time every year because the shit's just going to keep mutating. Like, is it just around forever? Like, I don't know. No one knows. Huh?
It's going to be like the flu now. Like
yeah, it just comes back every year. You got to get your vaccination and shit.
Yeah. I mean, it did get... it did get mutated, and they found like a mutated strain in
Yeah, that's the scary
Colorado.
shit.
Or I think they found one here too.
I don't think
in
people
LA.
kind of get the gravity of this shit. Like we're literally, everyone's like, I can't wait till this shit's over. I'm gonna go on tour. I'm gonna do this. And it's like, bro, it's done. All that shit is done. Like nobody knows what this. Like no one's ever experienced this shit again or before. Not again. No one's ever experienced this shit before. So like, the only thing you could do is just like hope it goes away sooner than later. But I mean, unless everybody, or what is it, like 80% of the population has to get vaccinated, right? It's some crazy number like that.
Probably.
Or has to have already gotten it. And we've only reached like 2 million people who've gotten like COVID. Everyone's talking about herd immunity. There's like 380 million people in America. And then, and then 10% would have to die from that. So like, fucking, what is that? 380 million? What's 10% of that?
10% of that's like 38 million.
Yeah, bro. Fucking shitload of people would have to fucking die. It's not just a flu, like people are saying. I kind of see both sides though. Like, yeah, like they did mismanage it. I don't think that they were doing it out of like, oh, it's more serious than it is, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty fucking serious. Like, they're not talking about like not dying from COVID.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. Like your fucking teeth fall out, or you get like liver failure, or your heart fucking fails.
Your teeth can fall out?
Yeah, that's a new one that just came out. They're saying like people's teeth have been falling out. You didn't see that like Republican dude who was talking in the middle of speech and like a tooth just shot out?
No way.
Yeah, dead ass dog. Look at that shit up.
What is it? What?
Look up Republican like tooth.
A Republican tooth.
That was wild. Like,
A Republican senator. Was it a senator? Representative? What are you saying?
I was saying it's
It was a crown.
Oh, never mind. Well, nah, yeah, people's teeth been falling out. So there's people who've had like a fever for like 200 days and shit.
Oh yeah, this part of National Treasure now is when he pays this little kid to go get the codes for him.
That's fucking sick.
I'm pretty sure the kid ends up snitching the
Oh man, kids always
because he has to
snitch.
get like the
Yeah.
first letter of like each word or some shit.
Yeah, kids always snitch. Kids are the biggest snitches in the world. They never talk about that shit. Everyone talks about white women snitching, dog. Kids are snitches, bro. They fucking love to snitch. Kids they live to snitch. They're just like, I'm gonna tell on you for doing some bullshit. I don't know. Are you doing
the
this?
best
I'm gonna
revenge,
tell.
dude.
It really is snitching. Snitching is the best revenge.
It really is, man. Someone fucks you over, dude.
I'm gonna snitch on them. Yo, low key, that shit's kind of funny. Like, you ever seen Belly?
It's just a step
Where
above
that one dude-
blackmail.
Bro, that one dude in Belly, when he's like mad, those fools are like selling drugs, so he snitches on them.
Dude, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
That movie's fucking
It is-
sick.
it
It's
is
like a
gas.
long music video.
Yeah, facts.
It pisses me off because like the reviews are so like, if you look at the reviews, the critics like hate it, but everyone else loves it.
I feel like a lot of shit is like that.
Chris or racist.
Yeah, they are racist.
It has a 16% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's bullshit, dog. Fucking movie should be like 95%. It's a crazy movie.
Should at least be 70. Like,
At least, yeah. Realistically, the acting's kind of like, some of the acting was kind of bad. Like Nas, I want to say, wasn't really up there. You feel me? Like, not really an actor. You know what I mean? Great rapper,
Yeah.
not really an actor. DMX was fire,
See,
bro.
yeah, the audience score is like 87, but
Was that shit?
the critic score is.
I'm out here speeding, smoking weed and shit. F word, cops can't fuck with me. I'm untouchable. I'm not gonna say that word, but he said a bad word. He said the F word. But anyways, like
What he said?
that part was
He
sick.
said fuck.
No, he said the other F word. We can't say that word. It's a bad word. But anyways, like the
Oh, I know.
yeah, the fucking
I know what you're talking
the
about.
part. That part is like there's like across the street from some cops, and the cops are like driving by slow, and DMX is just like smoking fucking weed, and he just like peels off on the red light, and I was like, yo, what the fuck you doing? It's like that's like the scene where they're like, bro, he's losing control, he's acting crazy. That it's a sick movie. He's got a great soundtrack, incredibly well shot. Like, this is the thing, is like critics want you to think that like this is like these sorry ass indie movies where it's just like people talking in a room and shit. You feel me? Or like some bullshit. And And Belly is incredible. Okay, like there's shooting,
It's a good
motherfuckers
movie.
is on drugs.
It looks cool.
It's got a message. You know
It
what
looks
I mean?
really cool too.
The only thing is it's a little disjointed. It's just kind of like the concepts are there, but they don't come together in a way that it's like, you know.
It feels so long.
It is long. It's a long ass fucking movie. You know why? Because the pacing is off. That's the only thing. That's the only thing where they fucked up. Pacing will fucking make you think a movie's like 2 hours and it's only like an hour and 30 minutes or some shit.
There's a lot of movies like that. Like
is long.
other movies that feel super long. I don't know how long they actually are, but like Forrest Gump
Yeah.
feels like 2 fucking movies in one almost.
They could have split it
And
up.
then same with like Pulp Fiction. That feels like 2 movies in one to me, kind of. And then what's that other? Full Metal Jacket. Like those 3 movies all seem like they seem so long. I don't know how long they actually are, but
You low-key named long movies too.
yeah, so they
that are
probably,
literally just long.
they probably are long, but it almost all the 3 of those movies seem like
Shit.
2 movies in one.
What is he doing? Oh, check this out. Look, he's using a water bottle to magnify. Just to like, you guys have to check this movie out. He's
Fool's
using a water bottle
Aquafina water bottle.
to magnify. He's looking at a fucking like $100
Or is that
bill.
Dasani?
He's like, dude, this is the movie for people that believe in crazy shit like flat Earth, huh? He just took
for
like
sure, deadass.
he took like $100 bill and just like look,
Used a
let me show
Dasani
you
bottle
this.
to decode.
Yeah, he decoded some shit off the. There's hidden messages on the $100 bill.
$100 bill. He's
Yeah.
like, can I hold one? He asked the lady, he's like, can I hold a $100 bill by any chance? And she's like, what the fuck, no. And he's like, I'll give you this watch as collateral. Look, he was putting the watch back on.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's like, I'll use this watch as collateral if you let
That's
me hold a
fucking fire.
$100 bill.
No, now the kid's looking at the $100 bill, and this other guy's like, "Yo, I'm gonna show you these secret messages, bro." This is a fucking crazy movie. It actually makes sense that it's Disney, and I totally forgot about the Freemason angle. I kept saying it was Illuminati, but I really meant like Freemasons.
Well,
Do you?
look, this is the part I was
Oh.
talking when he looks it up on Yahoo.
When was this movie made? 2003.
I don't know, dude.
It would make sense if it was 2003, because Yahoo was cracking. I was on fucking Yahoo Messenger.
2004. This came out.
Oh, Liddy. Yeah,
But-
nah, this is real.
I mean, it was
using
cracking,
Yahoo.
but like, I
was
feel like
using
that was
Yahoo.
like a sponsored thing to put Yahoo in there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but you got to think about it. Yahoo at this time was like the Google of now. It was like super popping. They had chat messengers. You could have your own email.
Everyone had the Yahoo
Yeah.
email address.
or whatever the fuck. They had those commercials and shit.
Let's go up to the clock tower.
Yeah, I'm going to the clock tower.
See, they
I'm
fucked
gonna
up.
look at, they fucked it up. There's a message in the bell. They're
Yeah,
looking
they-
at the cracked bell in like
But it's
Philadelphia.
not that bell.
No.
'Cause
That's
they
not the
moved
real
the bell.
Yeah, that's the fake bell.
Sorry for this.
No, this is great. We got to do this some more because I'm having a fantastic time. I don't know if people think this is fun or funny if they're listening to this, but National Treasure, this movie is 10 out of 10.
I feel like if they've seen it, they'll think.
if they've seen it, which I feel like most people have because it's a fucking American classic.
See, I didn't watch it until like a few weeks ago, and it was exactly what I needed at the time. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of these movies. Nicolas Cage is like one of my top 5 favorite actors. I'm gonna say top 10. Top 5 is kind of reserved for like really great actors, like fucking Marlon Brando. Who else is up there? Martin Lawrence, specifically for his fucking. His role in the movie Blue Streak, what a fantastic
my
movie.
God.
That movie's fucking awesome, bro. Blue Streak is crazy. Martin Lawrence is great. Fucking Eddie Murphy's up there, man. Who else is up there? There's a lot of good actors in this world, bro. Jason Statham. We gotta talk about
Jason
Jason
Statham, my guy.
Jason Statham. Chris, one time we were drunk. We were drunk as fuck watching TV. And I started talking about my favorite actors, and then Chris was like, "I don't even know who would be my favorite actor. Probably like Jason Statham." And then I didn't really think about it, and then like I had to call him the next day and be like, "What the fuck? Your favorite actor? Did you say Jason Statham?" This was like,
I just love high
transporter.
adrenaline action, dude. I live for it, dude.
That's so tight, dude. High adrenaline. His movies are fire. Like that movie Crank.
Crank, yeah.
Crank is good. Fucking I've never seen a transporter except for like in parts.
Isn't in each Crank movie he has to it's like a different thing that he has to do, right? To
Yeah.
stay alive.
I think the first one,
The first one is like adrenaline.
his heart, like it's like his heart rate can't go under a certain like BPM.
I think that's
Or
only
he-
in the first one. I feel like
That
there's
happens in the
one.
second
Isn't
one,
there
too.
one where he has to electrocute himself?
Yeah, it's the second one.
Crank high voltage. Right.
It's the second one, right?
I don't know if it's.
Yeah, like in the second one, it's like they put some shit in his heart.
See,
where
like, yeah, Crank high voltage. He has in the cover of the movie. He's
he's
putting,
like electrocuting himself.
He's putting a jumper cable from a car onto
Bro,
his tongue.
Crank is a fucking fire ass movie. The premise is so sick. He's just like doing drugs and like killing people, like trying to like keep himself above a certain BPM for his heart rate.
There's a part where he's like banging his girlfriend in like the soccer stadium,
Yeah, and then everyone's watching some crazy shit like
and
that.
he's like,
It's really fucking stupid, but it's fun. It's a cool concept, I guess.
you know what?
It's like that movie Speed, but with your body. Speed, Speed is
Jason
great.
Statham also played the character of Tybalt in Romeo and Juliet,
Tybalt. Bro, Romeo
which
and
is
Juliet.
a 3D computer animated fantasy romantic comedy film. It's
Fuck.
got so many categories.
Is that on Wikipedia? It
This
says that?
came out in
That's fantastic.
2011, man.
That's
It's-
crazy. They totally
It's
try to
based
do
on Romeo and
Shrek.
Juliet, but with gnomes.
They're trying to do Shrek. Is what's going on. I'm gonna make a confession right now. I've never seen any Shrek movie ever in my life.
I've seen them all. You should check out the live action. There's a live action like Broadway musical, and it's on Netflix. And it's like I'm gonna put it on after this.
Shrek, live action Shrek.
Yeah.
We should watch Hamilton.
Damn, there's still. I'm down. There's still an hour left in this movie, which is fucking insane.
It is. What's going on in the Capitol, man? Like,
What's Hamilton, bro?
Hamilton is
I
it's
listened
a
to.
fucking.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like wondering what it was, and I put it. I like looked it up on Apple Music.
and they had it.
Yeah, and you can listen to it on there. But I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? They're like rapping.
They're rapping.
It's
bro.
supposed to be Alexander Hamilton rapping.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
It's fucking like the fucking worst shit in the world. I don't know if it's the worst shit in the world. It's pretty bad, but the only thing I know about Hamilton is that the fucking guy that made Hamilton like confessed that Immortal Technique used to bully him or some fucking
Oh yeah,
funny ass shit like
I heard about that, bro.
Why would you broadcast that L, bro? Why would you fucking
And
tell
like
people?
they went to school together.
Yeah. Why would you ever come out?
Are you
and-
talking about Lin Manuel?
Yeah, he was like, my Immortal Technique used to bully me. What the fuck kind of shit is that, dog?
He looked like he.
I would fucking never.
He looked like he got bullied by a fucking Immortal Technique.
On God, bro.
This is the guy
On
that
God,
does
bro.
Hamilton.
No cap. Yeah. No kids. The fool got a big ass dome, fool. He got a big ass fucking
He does.
frente, homie. He got
He
a big
plays
ass
in it too.
cabeza. I don't know if he plays in it. He might. His dome, bro, got a dome piece though. He got fucking like a 4-head. He got a 5-head. His head. He got like a head like a fucking mallet.
So not only did he get bullied
Is this Cats?
No, this is Shrek the musical.
Shrek the musical?
Not only did he get bullied by Immortal Technique, he's now getting bullied by you on our
Yeah. That's
podcast
fucking sick.
that no one listens to.
Yeah, having a podcast rocks. Having a podcast rocks because now I can tell people I have a podcast.
Yeah.
This fucking shit is so weird. What is this shit?
This is Shrek the musical.
Have you ever gone to a play before?
A play? Yeah, I have. I saw like some. Not as an adult though. I don't think.
No.
Maybe though. I don't know why I would have as an adult, honestly.
I mean, I'm kind of down to go to play. I went to go see like Huckleberry Finn one time as part of like some high school shit. And then another play that I've seen was Medieval Times. Because
Yeah, that's a play?
That's essentially a play if you think about
No,
it.
it's not.
It is.
It's dinner and a show. man.
Nah, those fools fucking fight. It's like play fighting.
Is there stories?
And it's like acting, and every side gets you. Have you ever been to medieval times?
No.
Have you? Yeah, you know what it's like. That shit, like, it's basically a fucking play. Bro, check this story out. This shit, this shit was so fire. We went. I was like, this is when I was going to Catholic school, and it was an all boys school, and they took us and shit. And then when the knights,
fire.
Bro, anytime the knights win, they're supposed to bring like a flower or a rose to like a pretty girl or something.
Yeah.
And there was no fucking girls, so like he came to our side and he kept winning, and he like looked around for chicks, and he went back and like got a can of soda instead and like gave it to some kid.
he's like pause.
Bro, it was sick. We started cheering when he got like a can of soda, and then the king, like at the end of it, because there's like a king that resides over the shit. The king was like, oh shit, what did he say? He was just like, thank you, blah blah blah, all this shit. Then he was just like, and remember, don't join a gang.
Yeah, you told me this.
Shit. He was like,
don't join a gang.
Don't join a gang, because it's basically like taking your brain out and just putting it on the table and letting somebody else do whatever they want with it. And it was like right after 9/11. So then after all that shit, he was like,
don't
and
do
remember,
terrorism.
God bless America. It was
so corny, bro.
Tight,
they totally broke the.
He did. He broke the fourth wall.
He broke character, dog.
He did. He broke character.
That's straight bullshit.
It is, man. But you know what? I had a great time. That was a great play.
That's not a play.
It's a fucking play.
I swear, Medieval Times is not a play.
Medieval Times is a play. What else is a play?
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments if Medieval Times is a play. Also, let us know in the comments if you've gone to Pirates, the experience or whatever, where they have a boat. Have you ever been to Pirates?
Where's that at? That
Pirates is
familiar,
right. Pirates is right there. It's right next to Medieval Times.
Yeah. No, I haven't been there then. I just drove.
Never been. It's like $50.
In Buena Park, yeah.
It's like $50 or more to go to Pirates. The crazy shit about Pirates is
it has an indoor water thing. Yeah. It said with boats floating around.
Yeah, there's boats floating around, and then they fucking like fight each other and they get on the boats and shit.
Yeah, that sounds tight.
What kind of genre of entertainment is this? Honestly, like this, when I think about America, I think about like Medieval Times and like this kind of shit. You feel me?
Well, it's dinner theater.
I think that's dinner theater is like the correct.
Oh, that's like that term. Buffalo, because there's a bunch of them over there. Like, what's that, Buffalo Bills?
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I've never gone to that.
I haven't been either. I'm trying to think what else kind of
like would be like that.
Yeah,
there's a bunch like
there's like just like Disneyland fucking like
plays.
It's Disney not really dinner, but like. Or like the water world joint.
Oh yes,
isn't that that's at Universal Studios?
That's a play too.
Yeah, that shit's fucking tight.
Fucking fire. Put my jacket on. It's cold as fuck. We got to talk about fucking. Isn't it crazy that movie, by the way, was like a fucking huge flop?
Waterworld. Didn't they spend a fucking grip of money making that?
Yeah, it was like fucking $500 million. It was like almost $1 billion on the movie. And it like I watched the whole clip.
I haven't watched it actually. It seems tight.
I watched the whole clip on it, and they were talking about how like they kept changing the fucking director. Like Kevin Costner was directing it at some point, and then like they kept losing the boats and shit, and because they built all these boats in the water, and then the air kept taking them away and like destroying a lot of the set.
Why would they weren't like actual like they're just like prop kind of thing?
They were built, but they built all these giant sets on the water, on the real water, on the ocean water. So it was like fucking it up.
Yeah.
Like the winds were coming in all crazy, and there were storms, and like it's honestly one of the most insane fucking movies. Like it's crazy. They're never gonna make a movie like Waterworld again. Dude. They lost so much fucking money, and then all they have to show for it is that the show, the play.
It became a success eventually.
Oh, that's what they said?
Yeah, I'm reading right here. It says the budget was $175 million, but initially it fucking didn't do well, but
tanked.
I guess at the box office it made $264 million. So they doubled. No, they almost. No, not quite.
They didn't come close.
They made a little bit of bread off it though.
You know what that shit used to be before. At one point, it was like some Spider-Man shit. I'm pretty sure.
What at
fucking
Universal?
Yeah, Waterworld, or maybe I'm wrong. Nah, the Spider-Man shit was at like Six Flags. I almost said Netflix, but
and Netflix amusement park.
Nah, it was Miami Vice. I went for my birthday like hella long ago, like in the early 90s and shit. Probably like fucking like 6 or 7. It was before Waterworld came out. And it was like Miami Vice, and it was just fools like shooting each other and shit, and like doing stunts and like
No way.
yeah, doing flips into the water and like blowing up shit. But it was like Miami Vice at that point was already like so irrelevant.
Yeah.
And
it
that's
was
what I
just
think
like some shit that was just.
Yeah, they still have Waterworld, bro. If you go to that shit right now, who even remembers Waterworld? You can't even watch Waterworld on streaming.
There's like this show on Netflix that I watched, and like one of the characters was like a stuntman. He got a job at Universal Studios working doing stunts on the Waterworld fucking attraction or whatever.
During quarantine, we were so fucking bored, and I was like, I live with like this paisa dude, and then my uncle, and they're like very, very fucking Mexican paisa, and like barely speak English and shit, and they were like asking me about Universal Studios, so like I showed them a video of like the Waterworld play at Universal Studios.
Yeah, what'd they say?
They're fucking with it, bro.
They were like, "This is fucking
sick."
tight. This is fucking tight.
That's the kind of shit I was doing during fucking quarantine. Was just watching. I started watching like roller coaster rides on YouTube.
Pretending you were on it.
Just like trying to see what's up, because there was like a bunch of rides. It was a bunch of rides I've never seen or heard of and shit, or like rides that they've gotten rid of. Like, have you seen shit like that? Mm-hmm. Like the Finding Nemo ride used to be 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah, they just like change shit up to like whatever to keep up with the times.
What do you think is the most fire ride at Disneyland?
Now I would probably say Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
But when I was a kid, probably like I kind of like the lame ones, like fucking like Pirates.
Pirates, yeah.
Or the
Pirates,
Jungle
man.
Cruise.
Yo,
I don't know why I loved that one a bunch when I was a little
those
kid.
are like low key my favorites to this day. Actually,
It's funny if you look up YouTube videos of like the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
Remember how like the dude that would be like talking, like there would be a leader of the fucking tour or
just
whatever.
talking shit.
But he would just be saying like the corniest jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched like a YouTube video.
A YouTube compilation.
Showed like the dudes saying like their little fucking.
Dude, you nailed it.
One-liners.
Low key, those are like my favorite rides. I would say like
They're
my
both
number,
like the same thing
It's the same
essentially, I
shit,
guess, except for
Pirates is Pirates, and then the other
Pirates
one's
has like a
fucking
couple
Jungle
drops.
Cruise. Yeah.
And I don't think the Jungle Cruise has any drops.
It doesn't have any drops. The Pirates out.
I used to like that Star Wars ride a lot too.
Oh yeah, the original Star
Like the
Star
one where it's like
Cruise.
3D and it's just like moving around.
That one's gas. I want to say my number one would be like Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, that one's tight too.
And then number 2 would be like fucking
Matterhorn?
Jungle Cruise, or fucking the Pinocchio ride is fucking insane. It's
remember
what's that
Pinocchio.
one with the toad that goes to hell?
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That shit is fucking gas. Those stupid the kid
remember
rides are crazy.
Roger Rabbit one too.
Oh, what the fuck one was that?
I don't know.
There was a Roger Rabbit one?
Yeah, fuck yeah, there was.
Is it still there?
I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah.
I've never gone to that shit. I seen like all the other ones, like the little kid ones, like Snow White. Well, Snow White doesn't have a ride. Oh, she does, huh? It's some bullshit. It's a bullshit ass ride.
Probably maybe some shit you could just walk through or something.
Yeah.
The Fantasyland has like all the rides. Like it has Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, yeah, that one's cool. You like flying.
They have Pinocchio. They have
Pinocchio's crazy.
They have teacups.
Teacups I've never been on the teacups, but yeah, all those rides
man.
are cool. Those rides are cool because they don't have any type of like, you're not scared of there being a drop. You're literally just living the movie in a shitty ride. In a shitty ride, like you're just like, oh shit, there's some fucking dickhead character from the movie. Yo, did you ever go on the ET ride?
Yeah.
That was
At
a
Universal.
great ride. Yeah, you remember that ride? You never went on the ET ride? Yo, it's so fucking weird. Like you go,
You're like on a little bike.
yeah, like on a fake
And
little
then it
bike.
has like a little.
You're flying
isn't there
through
an
the
ET
air.
in the basket?
Yeah, there's an
of
ET
each
in the
one?
basket of each one, and then you give them your
Look
name.
at Lord Farquaad in this
Holy shit, dude! Why is his feet so small? His legs. Is
It's
hella
like
small.
fake legs, and
Oh.
the dude's like on his knees or some shit.
Oh shit! Imagine being on your knees the whole fucking shit. dog.
Pause, dude.
Pause. No,
Imagine.
imagine.
You don't gotta
Dude,
imagine,
the
bro.
fucking The ET ride was crazy, bro. Like, cause you used to write your name on the fucking paper and you give it
and
to
it
him.
wouldn't like pop up on the thing.
Yeah,
or something?
cause you take ET to his
Or it would
homeworld.
say your name at the end.
Hell
huh?
yeah! Like this shit
Yeah.
would take you through space on a bike.
Yeah.
and then you get to it and they're like, "Thank you,
Yeah, thank you,
Christopher."
Chris.
Yeah, essentially.
I remember one. Which theme park had like the Nickelodeon shit?
Yeah, what theme park was that? Wasn't it?
It might have been Universal. Yeah.
They had the Splash Zone or whatever. The fuck
I remember
was it?
I went there.
Slime.
The slime zone. This is
slime
what my
zone.
story leads to.
Yeah.
So I went there probably in, I don't know, like second or third grade or some shit, and we
Yeah.
were doing like the Nickelodeon shit. And I like went for my birthday, so I brought like some friends with me, and then I forgot his name, but this one kid I was friends with, I think it was Michael. But, not that matters, but fucking he ended up getting called up and he got slimed.
Shit.
And I was so fucking angry, dude. Like I was like straight like pissed at this kid, dude.
Dude,
Like
he
I
got
don't think
slimed?
our friendship, yeah, he got slimed. And I didn't. And I had to just sit in the crowd. And I was like, it's my fucking birthday.
Damn.
Like, I brought your ass here, dude. Like, how dare you?
Dude, how dare you get
How
slimed?
dare you? This is the level of fucking betrayal. It's just
that-
beyond.
Would you have wanted to get slimed though? I feel like this shit
I
would
wanted,
suck
dude,
ass.
it probably would have actually sucked. But I don't know. I
He
just
probably
wanted,
fucking hated it.
I wanted the attention to be on me.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You know?
When on your birthday, you low-key need to get that shit. You need to get the attention.
Right.
One time on my
Yeah.
birthday when I was like 6 or some shit, or maybe I was 9. I can't remember very clearly. I think I was younger, but like
Yeah.
I was like younger. But some lady thought it was my sister's birthday, and she brought like. I opened it. Yo, this shit is funny, bro. I opened the fucking package and it was like a girl's mesh shirt and shit. Like a little
That
girl's
was
mesh
for
shirt.
you?
Yeah, she thought it was for me, but she thought it was my sister's birthday.
But it was
the
yours?
the whole time, the lady was just sitting there, and like clearly it was my birthday, and they didn't do anything to
Like,
try and get the
take the
package.
gift
Yeah. And then and then my parents like made me hold it up, and then they like recorded it on my VHS.
No way.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking wild.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want a girl's toy.
I don't really
I
give a
want
fuck.
a boy-
I thought it was funny at
You
the
wanted
time.
a boy toy.
I was too busy trying to drink beer.
This fool wanted a boy toy.
I was too busy trying to like deflate the jumper to like trap people and like trick. Remember people used to do that shit? You deflate the jumper, you just unplug it,
Yeah.
and then like trying to sneak a beer. I was like trying to drink
How
beer.
old were you?
I was probably like 6 or 7.
Damn. Beer.
Beer,
Beer will fuck you up at 6 or
it
7.
fucking sucked. I drank it and I fucking felt like shit. I drank like one beer. Yeah, I
You
used
gotta
to-
tighten the little.
Yeah, I used to drink beer, man. Yeah, I used to drink beer. Oh yeah, do it.
I used to drink.
Yeah, I used to drink beer when I was a toddler. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing, you know what I mean? You heard of Chris Christopherson? Well, I'm Christopherson.
I'm fucking dying, bro. There's like some article about cyberbullying, and it's just a picture of Lin-Manuel from
Is he getting
Hamilton.
cyberbullied?
They were bullying him because I guess he kept taking all these selfies where he's like biting his lip all like sensually.
Wow.
Like,
Wow, he's like 45 years old or some shit.
look at this.
You 36! That fucking video. Whoa. He's doing it, bro. He's got the MySpace. He never gave up the MySpace pose. I've never done that shit. I used to do stupid shit on MySpace. Remember, there was like a time when we were fucking painting like fucking beards on ourselves in like MS Paint, uploading them on fucking MySpace.
Well, you were doing what?
We
Sorry.
were taking like pictures and then fucking going to like MS Paint and then like put a fake beard on it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They doing funny shit like that. I was like doing stupid shit. I was
course,
making
yeah.
fake fucking MySpace shit so I could have more songs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'd make a fake band page and then I'd have like
And then
mad
you could-
fucking songs, dog. I had like
Yeah.
hella fucking songs on there. My shit was lit. It was like kind of like dark because I was trying to be dark. You feel me? I was trying to be very like
You were very
hardcore.
disturbed young
Disturbed.
man.
It was down. Come on,
What was
motherfucker,
that?
get down with the sickness.
What was so dark about it?
Then I would just put like stupid shit, like fucking anime picture or some shit.
Swastikas.
I was just fucking swastikas. Yeah, shit was like it was through my fucking, you know, my racist phase and shit. I was just doing it. Would that shit be crazy? People are gonna say that shit now. Like
It was like my racist face.
yeah, there's gonna be people in like fucking like 5-10 years that are like, man, you know, I used to be racist, bro. I used to be on Twitter, just like highly, you know.
I used to
I used to be all right, bro. I used to be fucking racist. I was a fucking
grew-
Nazi.
but I grew up.
But I grew out of it, bro. Like I don't hate Jews no more, bro. It's like, or I don't know what they sound like that. They'll probably, if it's like a nerd fool, he'll probably think it's funny and like go back to it and be like, remember when I was a fucking, remember when I was a Nazi?
Fucking piece of shit. You remember those days? Remember when I was? You remember?
You remember when I was a Nazi?
Remember when I was a fucking piece of shit?
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be shit like that. It's gonna be like I seen some kid on TikTok. They were like posting this shit on Twitter, and they said, "Oh, I lose all hope for humanity" or some shit, or we're doomed. And it was like some kid, and he was like, "This is the old me, the guy that says the R word and the N word for kicks." And then he was like, "Now the new me, the feminist," or some shit like that. Some crazy
All
shit.
has been forgiven, my friend.
Yeah. See, I'm glad the fucking this kind of shit wasn't around when I was young, bro, because we were into some sus shit. We're listening to like Burzum, fucking doing drugs when I was like 14, you feel me? Smoking weed.
Just like a lot of inappropriate trolling was going on,
Bro,
I think,
there's
back
some-
in the day.
Yo, this
even
is-
more,
yeah.
or like in a more innocent way than what is happening now. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
looking back at it, a lot of it was kind of dark. Like I went back and I kind of looked at some of these old memes that, like, you know, back in the day they used to get circulated and shit, and I was like, yo, this is kind of fucking racist. What was going on?
I don't really remember anything.
Yeah, there was a lot of racist memes back then that were kind of like, I wouldn't say like they try to like play it off like it was playful and shit. Because I used to be on, remember 4chan was fucking insane before. People think
Oh,
it's,
see, I never
Yeah.
spent any time on 4chan.
people think it's
Like,
bad
I never
now.
went
but
on there at all.
it was way worse.
In like 2006.
Yeah, it was way worse. It was like when the internet was still free for all, it was like fucking way worse. You can't get away with half the shit that they used to do before.
No way.
Yeah.
See, I never went on there. I
No,
probably
man.
would have enjoyed myself on there, not gonna lie. Just
I mean, some of it was
not
funny.
like in a racist way.
No, no.
Just in a like internet troll.
Trolling people.
I used to love trolling people on the internet.
I've been
It's like
trolled.
arguing and shit with people for
I
not,
used, to, I
not
used
really.
to get trolled. I used to be on message boards and I used to be on message boards and I didn't know people used to make fake profiles to like troll people. So I would
you
just
would
like
think
be
it
on
was
there
real?
arguing. Yeah. So I was like arguing because I was young, so I was stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Shit, I was arguing about stupid ass shit. I feel like Joe Biden right now. I remember back in the day, the internet trolls and message board. Yeah, dude, it was.
They really trolled the shit out of me.
They
bro.
really trolled the shit out of me. Yeah, I used to think there was like fucking real people on the other side. So I was like arguing, getting all. Eventually, you know, you grow up and you don't give a fuck. But
Yeah.
dude, trolling is some next level shit. Like I never understood the allure of it. Like, what do you get out of it? Like maybe it's funny.
What about like Chris
Trolling.
Chan?
Leave us.
most
Tell us in the
tro-
comments. What do you think about trolling? And is it fun? Is it worth it?
I mean, I could see why it's fun, but it's also fucked up. Like,
Oh, yeah, the
whole
Chris Chan shit. I was just talking
the
about that
most
shit with
trolled
Clyde. Shout out to Clyde.
Me and him were talking about
Yeah.
the other day. Did he
Yeah.
hit you up about Ulu Lilia or
Nah.
something? Because I was talking to him the other night about it, and then so he was like, "Remember when we watched that? There's like a 15+
Yeah.
hour Chris Chan documentary
Yeah.
on YouTube."
I came over all
That
fucked up
we've-
that one night,
Oh,
like
you were
at 4 in
there,
the
huh?
morning. I came like at 4 in the morning, and you guys were watching.
We
fucking,
had watched it all day.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But he was like, remember when we watched that Chris Chan documentary for like 15 hours that one day? And I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, he told me he was watching that shit. He said he was watching like fucking all this shit about like. See, that's where I think it's fucked up because there was a lot of people like that, like Chris Chan, where they single them out, and it's basically like fucking group stalking or whatever they call it.
Gang stalking.
Gang stalking. Yeah.
Gang stalking's a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
I
that
actually
shit's
had that
scary,
in my
dog.
notes.
Gang stalking.
I wanted to talk about it.
Oh, what is that?
Gang stalking, it's like a phenomenon of like people, it's like a mental illness almost. Like, I don't know if that's like the true word for it. It's like, I think it's like, I don't know, I might be wrong, but if I'm wrong, sorry. But I think it's like some sort of like schizophrenia where you're basically, you think like you'll come home and you'll see a white van parked outside of your
shit.
house, and you'll be like, oh, like I think like people are trying to stalk you and ruin your life, and also that they're trying to like I watched this video about it, and these people were like, they were like secretly filming, and they were like, see this guy, he's like walking towards me, and he makes like this guy will make like crazy eye contact with them, and then they'll be like what the fuck, like these people are trying to like make me. They're trying to basically make you go and supposedly,
Yeah.
they think like that they're being stalked because the government or whoever's stalking them wants them to go insane and ruin their lives, basically.
That's some scary shit. These are things like that I think about a lot. Where like, there's these possibilities in the world where like, I mean, I'm not putting it out like past anybody that there could be like getting fucking stalked by the government, because that's obviously like a thing. Like, you ever hear about that guy? I think it was like in Denver or some shit, who he like reported some shit about the police, and then he almost obsessively became. I was gonna say he almost obsessively became obsessed. And he became obsessed with like recording and like fucking basically watching the police, and he was like, bro, they're constantly stalking me.
Yeah.
There's
That's like
cops
same
outside.
type of shit.
He like barricaded himself inside his house one time, and he was just like, yo, this is it, they're coming for me, and said how like the cops were gonna come and kill him, and there's like recording up into the point where he dies, but it
They
doesn't
actually
show
did
him
kill
die.
him?
He ends up dying. Like, they say that it was a suicide, but there's like a conspiracy behind it saying that I wish I knew the guy's name, dude. We're gonna have to look this shit up, talk about it again later on. But
Yeah.
so it's kind of like that. Like, people are saying that he was schizophrenic. Because a lot of times people don't know you become schizophrenic later in life. You're just like not out the gate. That shit comes out.
Oh,
when
it's like mid late 20s in men, I think.
Yeah, mid to late 20s.
And then it could also be triggered by other things.
I know somebody that went schizophrenic, bro. I know like at least 3 people that have gone schizophrenic, and then like you go on their Facebook, you're like, what happened to that dude? And you go to their Facebook, and then it's like fucking crazy shit. Like a picture of them like just like next to an open toilet with piss in it, just like maniacally smiling. Yeah.
Fuck?
One time I was looking at it was like this.
That was someone you knew?
Yeah. He was like, why? He was like posting crazy shit. It was like the first picture was like him at a lowrider function, and he was just kicking it with people, just like recording himself. And then the next one was like his face like looking up all crazy, and his
like a Cholo guy?
Nah, it's just a regular dude that I used to go to shows with and shit. And his head was over like a piss filled toilet. And then the last one was like him in the hospital, and he had like the little 5150 shit, and he was like, he was like, all right, he was like, I'm good. I just ended up in the hospital and shit.
My roommate, damn, I don't want to fuck up his story, but like basically, so he was like, I don't know, he was driving or he was like parked somewhere, and some dude shot out his rear view with a
oh shit,
like a BB gun or some shit, and he essentially like, I don't know, he somehow found the dude's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And it was all these videos about him getting gang stalked and shit. I guess he thought like, my roommate just has like a white Camry or something like that. So he like thought
it's like a cop.
He thought it was like a cop or something following him. So he shot out his back window on his car. And then I guess they somehow found this dude's YouTube channel or something.
That's fucking scary.
And it was like he was like he thought he was being gang stalked.
Well, I know another guy too, man. Like, I'm not gonna say his name because it's somebody that's kind of out there and shit. But like, you know, he did some psychedelics, and that shit like popped him off, and next thing you know, he's posting all this crazy shit about how he's becoming Muslim, and then he was posting all this crazy, like, weird, insane shit, and then he was like, actually, I just realized that Jesus Christ is the real, true Lord and Savior, and I'm no longer Muslim, and now I'm Christian, and then he just started going all this crazy shit, and I was like, fuck, what the hell, bro? And it kind of made me sad, bro. Like, that schizophrenia is like some shit, and this is a thing where it all ties back to trolling. A lot of times, the number one people they troll is like fucking schizophrenic people.
Like people with mental illness.
Yeah,
that's why like
shit
the
makes me sad, bro.
shit is like a little bit.
Yeah, it makes me sad.
It's a little sad.
Like I
mean, it is sad.
It is really sad. I get a lot of these guys are also mentally ill, or they have issues themselves, and it's it just, I kind of wish people would realize this it's fucked up.
It's a whole cycle, I think, of shit.
It doesn't. I don't think I think people just like we live in a really fucked up society.
We live in a society.
We live in a society.
They want to turn you into the fucking Joker, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm
the Joker, baby.
I'm gonna become the Joker. If you guys if you don't stop fucking
if you guys don't fucking leave me alone online, I will become the next Joker. All right. On that note, I guess we should just wrap this up.
That's it. I'm the Joker. All
All
right.
right. Well, shit. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys next time. Joe Rogan podcast. What is that?
All
shit?
night.
Train by day, Joe Rogan by night. Suck my bick.
All night.
Suck my balls.